Okay, I might be 20 subscribers late, but on this YouTube channel, I just hit 100 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed, and that's pretty much it. Let's get into the video. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a working rocket launcher in Minecraft with no mods. And just a disclaimer, I am in Java Edition. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this does not work in Bedrock Edition. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure it won't. You can try it if you want. But yeah, just a disclaimer, this is Java Edition. So, if you have Bedrock Edition, this is, I'm pretty sure, sadly not going to work. But like I said, I have not tried it yet, but you can try it if you want. So yeah, that's pretty much the only disclaimer I want to get into. And so, the first thing to get this rocket launcher is gonna be, now in another disclaimer, in another one of my YouTube tutorials, I went over this exact command I'm doing, just not quite the same. I'll show it off in this video and I'll just delete the older video, but what it basically was the same thing, just making it with a bow, and I'll show you why what I'm gonna use is better later. So the first thing you're gonna need is a command block. Just like that. Enter. And once you have this command block, you're going to place it down somewhere, wherever you really want it to be. Now keep in mind, this is another thing you want to watch out for. This will only work in the vicinity of which your render distance is. So you might want to have the command block put in an area that you're most going to use the rocket launcher. I mean, I think I've decided a good area. But anyway, the next step is not actually the command block. You need to grab a fishing rod. So like I said earlier, in one of my other videos, I used a bow. Now, why is a bow bad? You can use a bow for the rocket launcher, but I'd rather a fishing rod. Because if you use a bow, then sometimes the arrow will explode on the TNT. Well, the TNT will explode the arrow up into the air. And this command keeps spawning TNT on the arrow, so it can really lag out your game. And with a fishing rod, you can just, like, if you want it to stop lagging and there's TNT spawning on that, it's going to be spawning on the bobber. You can just take it back like that. So that's why I would use. You can use either one, but I would pick a fishing rod. And next step, this is only if you want to. This is just kind of something you can do for fun. It doesn't affect anything. You can like grab an anvil if you want, and rename it to rocket launcher. That doesn't affect anything. It can just, if you want to have a little more fun. But anyway, now we gotta get into the command. So open up your command block here, and the command is /execute. Whoops, can't spell execute. /execute at, and then you're gonna do @e bracket type equals fishing bobber right here. You're gonna select that, then you're gonna close it off with another bracket, then you're gonna do space, then you're gonna do run. Alright, come on, run. Then you're gonna do another space, summon. And then you're gonna do another space and you're gonna do TNT. And that's pretty much it for this, but you still got to change some things here. We need to make this repeat and always active. However, the always active thing, if you don't have the best PC in the world, I'll show you what you should do at the end of the video if you don't have the best PC in the world, because if this will keep spawning it like every single second. So if you want it a bit slower, I'll show you how to do that at the end. But for now, I'm just going to keep it on always active. And that basically will mean when I throw this fishing rod bobber, or rocket launcher, I'm just going to call it that, it'll summon TNT on it. So, I mean, there's a lot of slimes here. So, and just to show how the controls work for this, as you can see, it's just destroyed a lot. You right click for, like, when you're normally fishing in Minecraft, you'd right click for the bobber to go out, and then you do the same thing for it to go back in. So when you want to start firing, you right click. When you want to stop, see, like, sometimes it'll explode it, and you have to go, like, you have to do it again. But let's say you throw it in the air, you can always bring it back if it gets stuck. right click again. But yeah, that is pretty much for that. But like I said, if you don't have the best PC in the world, go back in your command block. Change it to needs redstone here. And now that you do that, now it won't work anymore because it's not always active and always like repeatedly setting out commands. So what you would do for that is maybe grab like a hopper and a comparator and some random item, and then you would put like maybe 2 like right next to the command block. You'd put 2 of hoppers. You'd have to run them into each other, and you'd put a comparator on here, and then you could put in an item. I can just put in the hopper back. You put in an item, and now it's going back and forth. And when it does it, it'll do it. So now you do it, but it's just a tiny bit slower. But if it's usually fine to be on always active, but sometimes it's not. So if you're a little bit concerned about your PC, I might want to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it for this video. You have your rocket launcher. It can destroy literally anything. And wait a second. There's a village.